Hello people, back again. So, I haven't been given that many updates because not much has been going on, and I've been trying to stay mentally focused on things I want to do. So I've been very busy. A lot of it is to do with Zoom calls about different things. I've had so many Zoom calls, it's ridiculous, and they usually last, some of them, 4 to 5 hours. So it's quite intense. I did have a Zoom call with a lovely doctor. I'm not going to name her, but it was basically four of us in the Zoom call, and we were talking about what's going to happen with the treatment for cancer. Is it good to be on social media when you have cancer? Like, what information can you find out? And we were kind of going through the positives and negatives of it. So we were talking about how it's good to share your feelings in a group if you can, because you get support. However, you need to be careful of some of the groups, because some of the groups, they give you information that is not true. So you've got to be really careful on what you're doing there. But overall, social media for cancer is mainly good because you could get information and get support. So that's the reason it's mainly good. I find that you do need to take a step back sometimes, because some days you don't even feel like you have cancer. You just cool, you just like, it's just another day. But so those days I stay away from social media. I don't want to see this person, because nearly every day you go, if you're part of so many cancer groups like I am, I'm in quite a few of them. Someone's dying pretty much every day. That this person lost their battle, and you're thinking that could be me, and it's troubling. Obviously, it gets you down. So my advice is not to go on it too much. Maybe go on it after or maybe before your consultation with whoever you're seeing at the doctors or the hospital, because you might need information, or they might have told you something you don't understand. So in your group, generally, they would have gone through it, or they could advise you where to look. That might be a good thing to do. But yeah, I mean, I go in there more so to help other people now. I'm not at the stage where I'm asking too many questions for myself. So that's the difference I've found. So with me currently, they've done all my tests again, blood tests and so forth. Currently, my myeloma, cancer in my body is 2.3, which is very good again. It's very low. You've got to remember where I started. I started in the 70s, and now it's 2.3, and in my bones I think it was last time they said it was under 5% as well. So, and that was started off at 98% in my bones. So, massive progress. Do I feel any pain? Touch wood, not at the minute. I've been feeling any effects in general? No, I feel alright at the minute. So yeah, let's just hope that continues. And I'm just going to keep taking it 1 week at a time, one step at a time, not overthinking things. I am still taking supplements. I am still taking chemotherapy, but the chemotherapy has been reduced because they're quite happy with my results at the minute. So they said, let's just try and reduce the chemotherapy, and hopefully you maintain the level you're at. So with that, I'm just, again, taking it one bit at a time. Every time I go for a test, I ask for my results, see where they're at. I have started working out, only minor working out, because of various reasons. Number one, I looked in the mirror and I was like, not happy where I'm at. The other reason was, every time I was going to the hospital recently, and even probably for the last year or so, I would say, my blood pressure is a lot higher than it used to be. So I used to have a good resting heart rate, right? And my blood pressure was always good. And I noticed it was creeping up a bit, and at times my resting heart rate was about 80. And I was like, wow, like, I remember when I was fit, super fit, it was under 30, I was, and again, that was when I was super, super fit. I had it nice and low, and it sort of crept around the, I'd say, 40 mark. And I thought, okay, not too bad. But when this whole cancer situation happened, it's just always above 70. I've never seen it below 70. And I said to myself, it's a problem. Although if it's between 60 and 80, you're okay, technically. For me, I want it nice and low. I want to know that I'm healthy. And to me, that's part of the measurements that stuck in my head when I used to be very, very physically fit. So, I mean, luckily the last time I went to the hospital, I have managed to get it down to 56. Again, so that means whatever I'm doing is working. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And well, to the best of my ability anyway. If it starts being painful, if I start feeling like it's not happening, then I'm not going to push myself too hard, because this is the point I keep telling people as well. You've got to do something that you can keep as a habit, as a hobby, as a routine. Don't try and do something completely crazy that you're not going to be able to keep up. So yeah, that's my whole theory behind it. Besides that, let's try and think about anything else that's been happening cancer-wise. No. I mean, at the hospital, you have to wear a mask because it's coronavirus. Obviously, you have to wear a mask. They give you a mask as soon as you go in there. They have said that they feel that this is calming down, so maybe they're going to start introducing more people, because at the minute, the only reason I am going to hospital was because I'm high risk. So they've got the high risk cancer people going in, and the people that are not high risk at all, they don't really have to go in. So they might start having a few more people in there feeling. And in terms of anything else, a transplant or whatever it may be, that's on hold next year maybe. He just said to me, look, just do your chemotherapy as you're doing as now, and stick to that. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope all of you that are well. Any questions on myeloma, please contact any of the reputable places, because for me, I mean, I get calls from the council asking me about, are you high risk and how are you doing with your treatments, etc. They don't really know what's going on. Speak to Macmillan. There's Blood Cancer UK as well. It's one of the better ones as well. And obviously, you contact your specific hospital if there's any issues. So don't be afraid to do that, because you need any experts if you are suffering from any problems or you want any serious questions that you need answering. Obviously, I did say about the Facebook groups or the WhatsApp groups or the Twitter groups. Is an idea to get involved in some of them if you can. But again, remember, most of them are speaking from their own experience. So although it's good, it's not always the right route for you personally. So just think about yourself as well and what will help you. Have a good day.